Hi, back again. I had decided that it was time to tell my children that I was going to start some online dating. This has been a topic of discussion over the years. As they were getting a little bit older, they'd say, "Hey, mom, you should date," and so part of the conversation was, "Where am I going to meet anybody? This is not as easy as you think. I'm not going to school every day. I'm not going to all these activities. I don't know all these single people that are the same age as me." I'm not sure kids always realize how challenging this can be. So I decided that it was, time to tell them, and so they were both home for the weekend. As I've said before, they're off at university, so they were home for the weekend, and I said, "So I'm thinking of dating." And they're like, "Oh, who'd you meet? Where'd you meet him? All this?" And I said, "No, I'm going to try some online dating." And they weren't completely shocked, but they were a little, they were kind of like, "Oh, okay." And so my son, who's very protective, actually they're both very protective, was kind of like, "Well, I don't know about that. I don't know what kind of people are out there. I don't know, if that's a safe thing to do. What if they want to meet you?" So we really kind of talked through the whole process, and I was telling them that I've been doing some research, I've been talking to people, been trying to really figure out how it all works and how to do it safely. So I shared with them that there are people I know that have been doing this for a while, that I've talked to them, I've gotten some advice, things about, giving out your number, giving out your address, that type of thing, that's probably information that's better kept for later on in the process. So then we started talking about the different sites. And I brought up a couple of the free ones, and they go, "Mom, those are hookup sites, right?" And I said, I've maybe heard that, or people have mentioned that, but is that really true? And it was just interesting, their impression of the free sites versus the paid for sites. And they were both sharing with me that, obviously they've checked them out, they have friends that have tried it, and that kind of the general consensus has been that the, paid for sites are better, that you're going to get kind of a better quality out there, because people are investing. It's not just free, they're actually having to invest some money to kind of have this experience. And so as we talked through it, I definitely wasn't too interested in, participating in what was viewed as a hookup site. So we decided that I'd go to a couple of the paid sites and set up some profiles, and they actually were helping me with, some of that input, what I wanted to say. As I was putting in some information, mine was pretty dry and straightforward, so they were helping to make it a little more creative, maybe a little more fun, a little more interesting. So it's kind of nice to have my kids involved and engaged in this process now. As I talk to them on the phone, they'll be like, "So, Mom, what's going on with the online dating?" And like I said, so far I don't have too much to share, but trust me, they will be very interested in the process, very protective. I'm sure my son will probably not allow me to go out on a date until he's, able to sit at the table next to me. So anyway, I will keep you posted as how that goes. I'm glad that my kids are now part of this process as well. Hopefully they'll help me to make some better decisions along the way. So keep you posted. Have a great day.